Hey guys, welcome back. So on the episode where I sort of hinted at the secret project and never actually said what the secret project was, I was like really amped up and super excited, and I was working on the control panel and the audio pieces of it, and I just got a little bit out of hand. But anyways, if you didn't see it, here's like a 2-second sneak peek. Yeah, clearly I was out of my mind. So anyways, so what I'm going to do in this episode is I'm going to give you a sneak peek, and it's going to be a 3-part episode. So it's going to be the sneak peek, the build, and then gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a sneak peek into the special project. Alright guys, here it is. Let's do a flyby of the control panel. This is the Game Room Solutions Beast. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it the Beast. This is a 4-player cabinet. It is pretty big, and it has a gigantic control panel, as you can see here. But it accommodates basically everything. It's got a trackball, it's got a spinner, it's got all HAP competition sticks. Pretty awesome stuff. And I debated on the HAP sticks, but I went back and forth with my buddy Daniel, and he talked me into it. So I was going to do Sanwas with 4-pound springs, and he kind of talked me into that. And then my buddy Brian also sort of backed that statement up. So that's what I went with. I'm really glad that I did. So this is not for the faint of heart. There is lots and lots of wires that you've got to all do yourself. This is all manual work. There's no harness for the iPac 4, so this is pretty crazy. There's the side of the artwork. It's supposed to be modeled off a Hyperspin build, and as a matter of fact, there's a Hyperspin PC in here, so how convenient. And on this side, you see more Hyperspin stuff, so it's just modeled after Hyperspin. It's pretty neat, but I really like that. All right, so let's take a quick look at the Marquee. The Marquee looks awesome, even light distribution. Really good stuff. I love all the T-molding on the cabinet. That is all stuff you need to do yourself as well, but in the build video, which will be part 2, you will see all it takes to build this thing. Like I said, not for the faint of heart, but if you got a little bit of patience, a little bit of time, you can build a pretty killer system. There's a light-up trackball. This is just so you can get a good idea of what it looks like in its entirety. It's a big system, guys, and it takes up a good amount of space, but this is kind of like the end-all, be-all of multi-cade. It's got a 32-inch monitor. Ryan over at Game Room's got a pretty cool mounting solution on the back to make it easy. It plays modern games as well as, retro games, but I'm just going through the modern games here. These are all the Windows PC-based games. So there's a bunch of ones. You've got Street Fighter 4, 5, Mortal Kombat 10, all a bunch of stuff. It's really cool. Lots of options for gameplay. And this is actually a PC build by a company called Arcade One. So Carlos over at Arcade One makes by far the best Hyperspin build if you want to just buy one and don't want to deal with it. I dealt with Hyperspin a lot when I was younger, and I used to mess around with MAME machines and stuff, and my gosh, I put so much time into Hyperspin, and these days I just don't have the time for it. So yes, you pay a little bit for it, but oh my gosh, Carlos has by far the best build that I've ever seen. So this is an 8-terabyte build, so there's lots and lots of systems on here, just about everything. I don't know of a system that's not on here, so if you see one maybe that's not on there, let me know, but I didn't go through the complete list. We'll do that when we get to the gameplay video, which will be part 3 of the series. So the next video, we're just going to go through, how to build it and put it together and all that stuff. Alright, so why would we do all this? Well, the main reason is 4-player games, and there's a ton of them on here. So, yeah, 4-player games. Lots of 4-player games. Yeah. Alright, let's check those out real quick. I'm laughing at myself. So, there's tons of them on here, guys. All the ones that you would typically want. So, go through the list, but the ones I'm most excited to play on here with friends and my family is, X-Men, Turtles, Battletoads, stuff like that. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs can be super fun. But anyways, guys, I know this is a really super fast overview. I'm going to leave some links in the description of where to get this cabinet. I know you're probably going to want to see parts 2 and 3 before you make your decision. But I love this. Ryan, thank you so much for the demo unit. This thing is pretty killer, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, guys, I got to tie up some loose ends with this system, but I'll put as many of the links in the description as possible. But like I said, it's going to be a 3-part series. This is just part 1, quick overview, but I wanted to make sure I got it out to you guys quickly. So if you like this video, please like it. please consider subscribing to the channel. Please turn on notifications, and I want to hear comments. Put your comments below, because I want to hear what you think of something like this, because this is quite a big, upgrade over something like an arcade 1-up. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you on the next one.